All right, on this last section of notes, just please be a little bit patient with me because I'm going to go jump back and forth with decimals.com and re-record and unrecord all that crazy stuff for both 24 and 25. Same steps though. Let's go ahead and do 24. Step 1. Well, which equation is in standard form? The bottom one or the top one? The top one. So let's go ahead and choose this equation because it's in standard form. That bottom equation is looking a little bit weird, but notice one variable is already solved for, so this is x equals. So I'm just going to take the y minus 7. Where are we going to plug in the y minus 7? On the y or in the x? In the x, because this is x equals. So same steps as the other two. Negative 3, y minus 7, plus 3y equals negative 4. Okay, I mean, nothing too new right now. We're still going to do the same things as what we did. I'm going to distribute the negative 3. Negative 3y. Negative 3 times negative 7 is positive 21. Oh, okay. I see. I see what is happening. We're now landing into the two special cases, and so this would be special case number 1. Students, what's negative 3 plus 3? 0. So what you can do is, since they zero out, you can just take this one out and this one out. Okay, since they zero out. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. You do not have to write 0y, because 0y is the same thing as 0. Anyway, now we're left with 21 is equal to negative 4. This is now, we're left with what's called a mathematical statement. Does 21 equal to negative 4? No. Well, in this world, anyway, it's false. So, maybe in another realm it could be true. Somewhere. Mars. I think it'd still be false. I think it'd still be false.
Wonderland.
In Wonderland, it could be true, yes. But anyway, for us, 21 does not equal to negative 4. It is going to be false. But this is not the answer that you're going to put. If it is false, you are going to put no solution. I'm going to explain why that is on decimals.com right now. I always want to give you guys a visual of what you guys are trying to solve for, why it's the reason why it's no solution. Well, let's go ahead and just put this on decimals.com. The first equation was what? Negative 3x equals 4? Okay. So these are all lines, and we can probably zoom in a little bit later. And the second equation was y minus 7 equals x. Oh, kabam. What are these lines?
Parallel.
They are parallel lines. So we are going back to last week where if there are parallel lines, do they intersect at all? In this realm, no. Okay? Maybe some other realms, yes. Actually, in 3, never mind. Okay, so parallel lines for 2D dimension, they do not intersect at all, and that's why it's a no solution. Okay, I'm ready. When we go back to notes, can you guys please put over here, side note, these are parallel lines. I'm not going to ask you to graph it, but let's just put on a side note, these are parallel lines. And this information is in line with what we've done last week. Because on last week, when we did graphing, we had this summary right over here on number 8. If the lines are parallel, then we write no solution. Okay, so hopefully I'm connecting a lot of things together from last week and this week. We have a no solution over here based on substitution. It just means that their parallel lines are not going to intersect at all. Let's do this last one, 25. Which equation shall we choose? Top or bottom? The bottom, 6x minus 2y equals negative 22, because it is in standard form. I see we have an expression y equals 3x plus 11. A4, where are we going to plug this in? On the x or on the y? In the y, because it is y equals. 6x minus 2, let's put in the parentheses, 3x plus 11 is equal to negative 22. Some of you guys are not distributing the negative sign along with the number, so please make sure if it's a minus something, distribute that negative sign. 6x. Well, negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x. Negative 2 times 11 is negative 22 equals negative 22. This is where special case number 2 is going to happen. What is 6x minus 6x? 0. This is going to zero out. Negative 22 is equal to negative 22. We have now come to another mathematical statement. Wait, no. In our realm, is this false or true? I hope it's true, or else I've been doing math wrong for the whole time. So it's true. Negative 22 should equal to negative 22. You guys tell me what to write after. If it's true, what would you write? Go ahead. Infinite solutions. I think I might not switch to Des. Should I switch to Desmos.com? Yeah, let's just do it. Because I did it for A1. Okay, I always want to give you guys a visual of what you guys are trying to solve for. So the first equation for number 25 was y equals 3x plus 11, okay, which is this line. Okay, so please take a look at the black line because I'm going to start typing in the second equation. So just take a look at the black line and see what happens. Oh. What do you guys notice? They are the same line, okay? So the black and the red, they overlap each other. They are on the same line. If they're the same line, just like last week, we write infinite solutions. So this is the connection that I want you guys to make, and here's a visual representation for that. Any questions on what you're solving for and what it looks like visually? Any questions?